Welcome to Attic Treasures, our video newsletter for March. Okay, our first piece is about our sewing machines that are on sale. We have quite a few that are 50% off. We have the Allure Plus is 50% off. The Elagio is 50% plus is 50% off. Our Tempo is 50% off. The Embellisher 12 needles 50% off, and Audrey is 50% off. That's off manufactured list price. Then we've got our sergers. All our sergers are $1,000 off manufactured list price, along with Masterworks, which is $1,000 off list price. Then on top of that, what we're offering is a special financing between March 10th and March 14th. Okay, the financing will be 36 months of equal payments with a total purchase of $4,000 or above. So you can combine your purchases, and anything that totals $4,000 or above can be on this special financing. So come on down and see what we have for machines. It's a good time to look at that. Then on top of that, we have our designs that are on sale. Our designs are at a minimum 25% off. We have some that are buy one get one free. So that's what we have for designs. Okay. We also are now carrying all of Design City design. Our shelves have now been installed too for our fabric that we're starting to carry. We're built to have Jenny Haskins, her whole line of quilting cotton, and we have the linen and handkerchief linen fabric as well. So it's worth coming down and taking a look. If nothing else, come on down and say hello. When you do come down, though, bring your memory stick, because we're offering, or not offering, we're giving free St. Patrick's Day designs. There's a couple of St. Patrick's Day designs that Judy has digitized, and we're giving them to everybody free. We have our techniques. Okay, now if we look, here's our first one, and Judy's going to zoom in on it, and this is decorative stitching on your zipper. There's a lot of exposed zippers now when you go out. I mean, some of the real expensive even garments, they've got that exposed zipper. So now you can make it a little fancier by putting a decorative stitch down each side and then sewing your zipper on the outside edge and the inside edge to anchor it in place. The one thing I would recommend is that I usually use an open toe foot when I sew my decorative stitching, because you can then ride that open toe. You can open your zipper, okay, and why don't I actually open it on this side so you can see better, okay, because the front one was not meant to be functional. So you open it, and then you can ride your open toe edge along here, and then that way you can get the design in that whole piece of your zipper tape. The one thing I do is, after I do the decorative stitching, then I take my fashion fabric that I'm going to be sewing the zipper on, and I'll demonstrate on this piece of fabric here if I pull it. Okay, here's your right side, and here's your raw edge where you want the zipper. Normally we fold in like this, and our zipper is underneath here. In this case, what you want to do is you want to fold your raw edge to the right side like this, okay, and press it down. That way, the wrong side, you're not going to have any raw edges. So then you have that folded down, and then you just take your zipper and stitch, and you're going to hide that raw edge, and you sew that zipper down. So when you look on the wrong side, it's nice and a clean finish, okay? And your raw edges will be underneath your zipper tape. So it turns out to be a real nice and an original zipper technique. So you can do it on just a fake opening, or you can actually do it like this on our Metro backpack pattern, on the Metro backpack as a functional zipper. Okay, so that's the first technique. That's decorating your zipper tapes. Our second one that some of you may have seen at our technique seminar, and I'm going to demonstrate, is doing a decorative stitch using a stitch that everybody has on the machine. Everybody has on all the machines anymore. You have this stitch, and what it actually is it's what I call the triple stitch. It's all a forward motion. It goes forward, backward, forward, and you'll see it when I demonstrate it on the machine. And it's using a twin needle. So let me show you that real quick, and you'll see how it really turns out nice. Here's a sample. Now I use 12 weight thread in my needles and just regular bobbin thread in the bobbin. I use an open toe foot, and I like a 4.0 or 3.0. These happen to be 3.0, and the backpack was 4.0 twin needles. Okay. First thing you do is, you sew down using, let me see, we're going to use our straight stitch. Okay, I've selected my utility stitch, and now we're ready to go with stitching it. I want to put a stitch length. I like a stitch length of 3.0, 3.5, somewhere around that range. Okay, and you just let it stitch down. Okay. So we could do that. Okay. Whoops. Let me cut my threads. Okay. And this is what we have. Okay. Now that's what we have on that side. And this side, because I had white bobbin in, we have our opposite side. Now what you're going to do is, this is the way we just stitched. We just stitched down our twin needle stitches, right? Now to make the decorative part of it, we just flip it over and we do the same thing, and our needles are riding on between, so the stitching that's facing up right now is in between the two needles. Okay, so we lower, position that. Okay, and we just stitch down with that in between. Okay, and that's all it is. Now I used, gives us a different effect, not so black as the backpack was, because I had white thread in here, in the bobbin thread. And on here, here's what it's like using brown thread in the bobbin, or tan, and black on the top. And that's only doing it actually once, not doing the two-step. And even that is a nice decorative stitch. Needles. So you can see how you can really, and this is using a 4, and this is using a 3.0 twin needle. Okay? So that's what a technique is, using just that plain straight, triple straight stitch. So give it a try. Okay, so that's our techniques. I've told you all about what the new items we have in the shop, our sales that you don't want to miss. Come down and look. Our financing, once again, which I didn't say earlier, is 0 interest as well. Okay, so it's like they say, same as cash. And that, so you want to come down and really get a chance to partake in that. Okay, so we really would like to see you. Come on, visit, come down and say hi, get your free designs. We'll see you soon. Take care, folks.